only because I get money out of this. Yes, I get money out of this. Now,
Yeah, he watched the video.
I'm sorry. So, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys know what furries are?
No. Yep.
No. Okay. Well, no. Again, you guys may not know this. I'm doing it for the money, so don't worry. So furries are anthropomorphic animals, basically characters that have human-like characteristics, which objects can. So they can, talk, speak, talk like a human, be on back legs, walking like a human, driving cars and whatnot. It's like the Lion King. The Lion King is anthropomorphism. Same with Zootopia, if you guys have not seen it. It's basically Disney movie, just furries. Now, but what are furries? Furries are basically animals with characteristics. Furries are a community of people around the whole entire world that actually have personas. There's actually about 60,300 furries in the world by 2011. That character over there is a persona. It's a space opera. No, I did not draw that. But that is a persona. What are personas? Personas are basically animals that people have created. They can be dragons, dogs, horses, or basically angel dragons, which are just dragons with feathers that are very fluffy. People can spend about thousands of dollars on these personas or characters, whichever you want to call them. They are also called original characters, which is also called shorted by OC. Most importantly, that some of these personas are made to have different traits. For example, I am a shy person, which you guys already know. I'm quiet, and someone else could have the same, kind of like personality with me, and their persona could be this outgoing, loud character that they wish they could be, almost. So here comes the fursuits. Fursuits are basically what the character is. Almost like fursuits. I guess you guys could say like almost like a mascot that you'd see at your school, but it's more high quality and more expensive. People can spend about thousands of dollars on these. And furries has actually been around since the 1980s. Well, they started growing around there, as this is a fursuit. This is my friend's fursuit. It costed her over $2,000 for this. This is her reference sheet. Reference sheets are made to basically show what characters' colors are, whether they're anthro form, which obviously again is on their two back paws, or feral, and it shows out their beautiful faces, which I find creative because they're actually pretty cool. Now these are different type of fursuits. You got full protected, which is just the fursuit itself. Fully digigrade, which you have padding on your legs, taken to make it more like animal-like. You got quad, which is basically you're all on your fours, and you have like sticks in the front to like help you walk around like an animal. That's very rare, by the way, to see at an anthro con. Got full partial, mini partial, pentagrade, and the rest. Now, as you can see at the bottom, you have toony style, semi-toony, and realistic. Those all can be in different pricings. Can either be $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000. Doesn't really matter. You can get a lot of money out of this. And as you can see, I accidentally had a misspelling. I'm sorry about that. The ages are usually 23 years old in the furry community, and the furry community is also 84% male and 16% female, which is very interesting because I actually didn't know about that. There's only 10 to 15% people who actually own fursuits. In the community, we all say you don't have to have a fursuit or a persona to call yourself a furry. You can just enjoy the art or basically the fursuits. This is the level of education. 85% of the community has a high school education or higher, and nearly 33 has been reported currently being in college. And only 2 to 3% of the furries has their advanced degrees, which is pretty impressive. The blue is the furries, the red are non-furs. Next are fur cons. Fur cons are basically conventions that you can go to meet all these different creatures and people. Fur cons are made to be fun. There's dancing, there's games, there's just so much you can do. You go to a hotel for about the weekend, and then you go to these conventions. One of the biggest conventions is Megaplex. Megaplex is the biggest con that there is. Megaplex is between 2016 and 2016, they have raised over $50,000 for the organization CARE. Now, CARE is an organization that has hundreds of rescued animals, such as big cats, black bears, monkeys, and so much more. And I'm actually really proud because that's mostly what cons are for, is just raising money to help organizations like these. Now, this is a video to show the different kinds of fursuits. So, let's do this. Yeah, I'm doing that. This is basically what it is. It's dancing. Usually, there's different types of fursuits. Here's another. As you can tell, there's a bunch of random fursuits. That's Telephone. She's also very popular in the fursuit community. Again, these are all different types of fursuits here. So, most of these characters, you can either talk in your suit. Some people don't want to ruin the magic for kids. The cons are friendly, family friendly, so there's a lot of parents who take their kids here to see these wonderful fursuits. And mostly, these kids love to hug these furry animals because they think they're actually real talking animals walking around. Within these conventions, people who make these fursuits and artists come to make a little bit of table. They make a table with their art and their fursuits, and they sell them at the conventions. I myself, as an artist in here, again, this is the money part. I make great money. My last art was about $65, and I worked about a good month on this art because I want to make good high quality art and get enough money. Drawing is a hobby for me, but I do enjoy it a lot. This is my art, basically. I draw personas, and I draw humans. This is my friend Mike here. I drew him before.
Wait, you did those other?
I drew all of them. I draw all these for people who want art of their personas.
Are they oil?
No, they're digital online. I do them with a drawing tablet. I usually do traditional, but I don't sell that because I don't have Copic markers, which are very expensive. They're $7 for one marker.
Can you sign your name on it if you do it digitally?
Yeah, you can. That's what the this is my little watermark right here. You can't really see it because the opacity's down. You don't want it to be an eyesore. So when someone looks at the art, you don't want them looking at the logo. You want them looking at the art itself.
Is that the same logo in that corner too?
Yes, yes. I just changed my logo, so.
I see what's going on.
Yeah, it's not too much, but it's at least seeable so others know that I drew it, so it doesn't get taken. A lot of people in the furry community, by the way, do trace, and that's really bad. Say they also take art and say that this art was made by them. It really hurts artists like myself because we end up losing money. And that's pretty much it. So, any questions?